Yes.
Are we done with alpha diagrams?
No.
Yes, we are done.
Thank you. Oh,
But it'll be in the test, right?
I'll keep it simple. Hydrogen is a diatomic molecule. Hydrogen's got one valence electron that it will share with another hydrogen atom's one valence electron. So these two atoms have a single bond between them. And what is the nature of the bond? To get the nature of the bond, we need to determine the difference in electronegativity. Where do we find the electronegativities, Marcus? On the periodic table. So get the electronegativity of hydrogen.
Has to be zero.
Because it's the same time.
No, my love, you're not listening to me. Get the value of the electronegativity. 2,1 minus 2,1 is 0. So this nature of the bond is pure covalent.
Did you write it under the structure?
So the electrons are shared equally. We say that the charge distribution on the atoms is 0. It's equal. It's symmetric.
Rational.
Okay? So this hydrogen atom will, if the electron spends a millisecond with it, it will also spend a millisecond with the other atom. If the electron spends another millisecond there, it will spend in them. The electrons will spend equal time between the atoms. The whole molecule is non-polar.
And what was the thing about quantum mechanics again? That's like if you try to calculate where the electron is, you don't know its velocity. Yeah.
If you know the velocity of the electron, you don't know its position.
Yeah.
If you know the position, you don't know its velocity. You can't know both quantities at the same time. Schrödinger did an experiment. It's a mind experiment. He didn't really do it. It's a mind experiment. He says, if you put a live cat into a container with a toxic substance and you allow the cat to be in that container for a certain time, what will the cat be, alive or dead? You don't know before you open the container. So, not before you look at something would you know what the property is. Is glass a solid or a liquid? It depends on how you look at it. Which property of the glass are you looking? It keeps its shape. Solid keeps its shape. So somebody will say a glass is a solid. But if you look at the crystal structure, there is nothing for glass. So glass is amorphous. So some people would say no, glass is a liquid.
What is that thing they say?
So it depends on what you're looking for, which property will be observed.
Isn't it that it feels like glass is a liquid because you could see like it starts to thingy.
Yes, it flows.
Yeah.
It's got a very high viscosity. It flows.
Yes, viscosity.
Okay. Now I'm bringing you into grade 11's work. If I look at a model of hydrogen, what would it look like?
It would look like a line with two dots.
It looks like a brain.
Break it and see if it makes a bomb.
It's like a line.
Right.
I mean, Marcus got it in pictures.
Okay. If you look at it from the side like this, you'll see the two atoms are lying on the same line. If you look at it like this, then you will only see the front atom. So the shape of the molecule is linear. This is now new work. This is grade 11 work. So the molecule has a linear shape.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Another new thing. Different molecules of hydrogen do have a force of attraction between, there will be a force of attraction because of the electrons and the protons on the molecules. They will attract, but the attraction is very weak. And that's why hydrogen at atmospheric temperature and pressure is a gas. The intermolecular force is called London forces.
Why is it London now?
That topic will be discussed in the next lesson.
Or is that when
So just to summarize, we must be able to write the formula of molecules, Lewis structures, Cooper structures, determine the nature of the bond, see how the molecules share the electrons, identify the bond as pure covalent or polar covalent, identify the molecule as polar or non-polar, get the shape of the molecule, and identify the intermolecular forces between molecules.